and welcome to Donald Mackerel Gaming, back again with yet more game pickups, yet more Xbox pickups as well. Mainly Xbox One. I think there's one Series X / Xbox One game in there. They're all Series X / Xbox One, but I think it does have a little bit added bonus if you go into the Series X. Only a short video, because again, don't know much about these. I am keeping all these games. None of these are for resale. Even the ones that I'm not too sure about, but I just figured, bugger it, you know, these were fairly cheap, lots of them off Vinted and things like that. So let's flick through them. And again, if anybody has played any of these and they want to tell me a little bit about them, because I'm just going off my gut feeling, or maybe a short clip I've seen on YouTube, if anybody wants to tell me, please do pop them in the comments. And yeah, let's go. So the first one, I have played this all the way through on the career mode. It's, again, I've got a weird scope when it comes to calling things an RPG. To me, the career mode of this is 100% an RPG. It's not a good one. It's a very, very bad one. It's a very, very bad game. But I really, really wanted it again because I had fun. Again, I do quite like bad games, but I had fun playing through it. Really did enjoy it. Really, really enjoyed a lot of the glitches when it first came out. Sadly, they all got fixed. That didn't get reported on so much though, but the original glitches did. It is WWE 2K20 for the Xbox One. Now, again, there's going to be people out there that are poo-pooing my idea, going like, why do you want this, mate? This is absolute bin fodder. It's trash. It's rubbish. It's not. It's a great blooming game. Again, they've changed the control style completely from 2K9. They do it every year. Every single year they bring a new one out. They change something, they tweak something. It's a little bit annoying. This one was annoying to play, but I still did enjoy it. And the career mode, again, you can play as, well, you have to have a female character and a male character. It is awful, but in an enjoyable way. And it is an RPG. You do have to put points in different sections to level up your character in a certain way that you want them to be. It does have an end goal as well. That's an RPG. Suck it. I don't care. But yeah, I enjoyed it. That cost me, like, again, as part of a bundle, it cost me about £2. I'm happy to pay £2 for WWE 2K20. I might try and play it without downloading the patches, because that'll be the most fun way to play it. It was an absolute car crash when it came out, but in a good way again. So yeah, happy to have that one. The next game, I bought this from CEX because I've been after it for quite a while. It's everywhere, so this isn't a case of like, wow, I managed to actually find it. I just sort of saw it in CEX. I thought, do you know what? I've been waiting for that to drop in price for blooming ages. It's not going to drop in price. And if it does, I'll probably not really notice. It might go down by like 50p or something. So I paid £2 for Titanfall 2, which again, I have been after quite a bit. I've not even played Titanfall yet, but I've been told that Titanfall is a good game. It's not a bad game. It's a good game. This is better. I've been told this is a fantastic game. And for £2, come on, that's got to be... It's got to be a bit of a bargain at £2. Again, not played them. If you have, let me know. Is it a good game? Have I just been fleeced by a few of my mates? I don't know. Titanfall 2. Now, this one is one of the ones that I wasn't too sure about keeping. I'm still not, so I might pop it in the Series X, see what it plays like, because it looks like a first-person shooter, but I don't think it is. I think it has got other elements. It might even be a third-person game. I've really not done my research on it. So please help me out in the comments. Let me know if this is a good game or not. It's just the front cover really, really looked good to me. It really did. It grabbed me and pulled me in. And I thought, this looks like it could either be a hidden gem for me, because I don't know anything about it, or one of the worst games I've ever played in my life, because it cost me, again, it was part of a bundle. It cost me about £1, maybe £1.50. Homefront: The Revolution. Yeah, it looks, on the back, it tells you, again, nothing about the game. It doesn't tell you anything, it just tells you can play co-op online. Great. So it's got a single player campaign. Most blooming games do. And then it says it's got custom skins, which with that makes me go, is it a first person game, or is it like, I don't know. What the hell is it? Set in 2029 anyway. So, hey, only, what? 5 more years until the world burns. Homefront: The Revolution. Let me know if it's good. Let me know if it's bad. I own it. Oh, I can't even trade it in either. Oh, I can't trade it in. Is it a PAL game? Yeah, so it is a PAL game, but because it's not got a PAL cover, They won't accept that, so I'm going to have to keep that. Blimey heck. Homefront the Revolution. Oh, well, it's mine now. No, this game, I owned a lot of the games back in the day, back when I was a youth. The music was fantastic. I used to love putting... I'd copy the soundtrack onto a tape. I would record it like next to the TV when it was playing, because I was a very, very poor boy. So I don't know what the soundtrack to this one is like. I'm hoping it's reminiscent of the old days. I've not heard great reviews about it, but I don't care. Again, what are reviews? Reviews mean nothing. It's all our personal preference, what we enjoy and what we don't enjoy. I'm hoping I enjoy this. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Again, looking at the back, it looks like a Tony Hawk's game. And you can't go wrong with that. Well, you can go wrong with that. You can get the, what was it called? Ride, I think one was called Tony Hawk's Ride on the 360 and PS3. I think there's one called Shred as well. And it came with like, both of them came with a skateboard controller, which I do want. I really want it because it looks so bloody horrendous. It looks like it'd be amazing fun just trying to get me missus on it and watching her going, what div? That sounded slightly Asian then. So again, back to it. My missus is Polish, not Asian. Not that there's a problem with that, but I'm not good at doing a Polish accent. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Is it good? I don't know, but it's got to be. It's Tony Hawk's game. It's just flipping about on a skateboard, and again, cost me a couple of quid, maybe at most. I think it was like £1. So yeah, got that. This one I wanted. I think it's on the 360, and I wanted it for that. And if memory serves me right, the price really put me off. I just thought that is horrendous. I can't justify spending that much on an old game that isn't really that great anyway. I own the first in the series. There's another couple of games that have came out in this series as well. I haven't bought them. Finally got season 2 of The Walking Dead, but this time for the Xbox One. Now, I'm looking at the back. It says 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. I don't believe a word of these bloody things. It's like IGN, who are known to lie about everything. Machinima, my God, everybody knows what Machinima are like. They were an awful blooming company. Polygon, Joystick, never heard of. Game Trailers, don't know. Are they honest or not? I know most reviews are rubbish. So again, it's if you enjoy it or not. I really, really, really enjoyed the first one of The Walking Dead back on the 360. I played it back on the PC. Hoping this is as good. Again, can't spoil the ending of the first game, but there was a big element of two characters that really got on with one another, and I know that one of those isn't going to be in this game, so I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to hit the same. If you know what I mean. I'm hoping they rehash it somehow and make people go, "Oh, it's still a great game." But yeah, Walking Dead season 2. Really, really looking forward to getting down to that one. And on that note, very, very similar game. I played it all the way through. I blooming adored it. I've been looking for this. I had it on the PS3. So again, all my collection went. Finally got it back. Not for the 360, which I would have liked, but again, ridiculously blooming expensive. Managed to get it for the Xbox One. It is Back to the Future, the Telltale game. So the last one was a Telltale game as well. Exactly the same thing, where it gives you the illusion of choice, like you pick certain things to do. It doesn't really matter in the long run, just things happen. But it's such a great game. I blooming love it, and I love the Back to the Future series as well. So great to have. I don't know. I can't describe it. It's on paper, it sounds like an awful game. Nothing you do matters. You just move around, you pick things up, you talk to people. Whoop-de-doo. But it's great. I can't describe it. If you get the chance, get it. I think this was like 15 quid, something like that. So yeah, it's worth 15 quid to me. Sale alert. So please, I don't buy games just to sell them. It's just sometimes they come in bundles and it's cheaper to get the bundle than it is to just buy the games individually. Like you get 30% off if you're buying on Vinted or something like that. I have bought a game that I don't plan to sell, but I plan to sell its PS4 counterpart because I'll be honest, I prefer the Xbox One to the PS4. Controversial opinion, I know. Mainly as well because I've got my Series X, so I can upgrade all my games. If I had a PS5, I'm sure I'd be a PS4 fan instead. But it is Crash Bandicoot, the Insane or Insane trilogy. Got it for the PS4. Fantastic. It's just like the old Crash Bandicoot games, but like high-resed, if you know what I mean. What does it say? Original 3 games fully remastered. That's the word I'm looking for, remastered. If you like the original games, you'll like this. And again, the only reason why I'm selling the PS4 one now, looking over into the void that you can't see, the only reason why I'm selling the PS4 one is because I've now got it for the Xbox One, which I prefer. And I think the PS4 one's worth a little bit more cash. So, bonus. Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy. Happy to have that. But it's just going to be a straight swap. This game, my word, this is a god tier game. Anybody out there who has never played it, even if you're not a fan of this sort of game, go and get it. It's so blooming amazing. Honestly, it's such a great game. I used to have the game with all the DLC and everything. Now, finally, I've got the base game back, which I've been after for a long, long while. I think it's only like a couple of quid, but again, it's just where I live. It's really hard to get games, so I'm just so glad I finally saw a copy of this. It cost me £2. XCOM 2. What a game. What a blooming game. And it's got a reputation for being overly tough, like really intimidating for new players. It's as tough as you make it. You can lower the difficulty, guys. Come on, it's blooming heck. And I don't play it on the hardest difficulty level. I'm not a sadist, so I just play it at a level that I really enjoy. Never completed this one. I completed the original XCOM, but I refused to knock it down to sort of like complete wimp status. And even then, I probably wouldn't be able to complete it on that. I'm not a good gamer. I'm not a good tactician. Look at my YouTube views. I'm not tactical about anything. So, XCOM 2, really glad I got it. £2. What a blooming deal. So happy to have that back in my collection. Did used to have it on the PS4. Not paying PS4 prices for it, but I will pay £2. What a great game. And the final game of the Xbox One / Series S pickups is a game I've been after for so long. One of my friends from back in my comedy days told me about this game, and when I went round to his house in Nottingham, he showed me it running on his PC. It looked blooming amazing. I did a little bit of research. I watched a few YouTube videos about it. The humour seemed right up my alley. The gameplay seemed right up my alley. The price didn't. So I waited for the price to drop, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and it didn't drop. But I finally saw a copy the other day. It's got a CEX label on it. I didn't get it from CEX. I got it off Vinted. Cost me £4, which is an absolute steal. It is Disco Elysium for Xbox One / Series X. So happy to have that game. Genuinely, I've purposely not watched YouTube videos all the way through. I've just watched a little bit of like gameplay videos. I've not watched reviews on it or anything. I've not asked my friends their opinions on it. I want to experience it for myself because everything about it. I'm building this up now. I'm building it up, and it's going to ruin me when I play it and go, it's terrible. But everything I've seen about it looks great to me. So really happy to have that. Please don't be a bad game. Disco Elysium for, I'm going to say the Series X because that's what I'm going to be playing it on. And that is I think it's 9 games, was it? Let's have a look. I think it was 9 games. Yeah, 9 games that I've managed to pick up, mainly from Vinted. I say like 1 or 2 I think were from CEX. Really happy with them. Have you played them? Have you played them? Have you played them? Tell me, have you played them? Have you played any of these games? Are they any good? Let me know. Again, there's a few in there I do know. As I say, XCOM 2. We don't need to talk about that. I know that game inside out. It's fantastic. WWE 2K20. You're going to call me a mug. I blooming love it. I don't care. The Crash Bandicoot ones, I definitely know. The Back to the Future game, I adore. The rest of them, I don't know. Please, no spoilers, but let me know if they're just good games or bad games. What do you like about them? What do you dislike about them? And don't say anything bad about WWE 2K20, and it's not an RPG. It's a blooming RPG, and you know it. I have been Donald Mackerel. This has been Donald Mackerel Gaming. See you all again soon. Cheers, everyone.